All right, I think we're live and good to go on all three channels. Good evening, everybody. 2021 Top Series 1 standard hobby box, but our first time ever doing a draft format. So this should be a lot of fun. Hopefully all 10 people that bought their spots will be here to participate in the draft. If not, we can always automate through any spots that we need to. But otherwise, this is going to be a first for us. So bear with us. You never know what could happen. It's an experiment, more or less, but I think everything should work out fine. Maybe a hiccup here or there, but should be a lot of fun. Let's get started. Hey, JR, good to see you. So what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to bring up... Hey, Josh. Good, cool. I'm going to bring up the draft stuff. So on the left are the 10 spots. Dan and Todd, good to see you. On the left are the 10 spots here that were purchased, and then on the right we have random.org. So I'm going to randomize these 10 spots, then we'll flip them, like snake style until we have all 30. So anyways, let's get started with this. Hey Amy, good to see you. Paste that in here so we have our 10 there. Description for this one will be 2021 Series 1, say draft. If it's 4 or less, we'll re-roll this. That's 9, so that's plenty. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, so these will be our first 10 spots. Hey Chris, I think we will. This seemed to do relatively well, so it seems like it should be something we can do again. Hey Nat, good to see you. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to paste this over into the sidebar, but like this. So just bear with me because it will take a second. We have our first 10 spots here. I'm going to take these numbers out just for sake of organization. All right, cool. So then I'm just going to reverse it. So let me copy this too. I'm going to need to copy this 1 second. Copy. All right, now I'm going to reverse this order. So it's going to be Nat with the 11th pick, Travis with the 12th pick, and so on. All right, and then we will just reverse it one more time. Cool, so that's going to be the order there. At least you get back-to-back, Nat, so that's something, right? Oh, geez, James, that's really annoying. Let me get... I feel for you, man. Let me get this off the screen, the random stuff, and then we're going to get a whole bunch of new cool stuff here for the draft order. So what we're going to have up on here is... Here's all the teams that are currently still available, and I'm going to cross them out one by one as they are selected. So obviously right now all 30 teams are on the table for Amy. We are going to have the current pick here, and I'm going to fill that in right now. It's going to say Amy. And then we're going to have a timer. And there's that. So in just a second here, Amy, I'm sure you're already thinking about who you want to take overall. I'm just going to start the timer, and you'll be able to pick. I'll be fair with you guys with the timer if you need a second. I know the comments are delayed by a few seconds or whatever like that. So we'll see, anyways, how this goes. But let's get started. Right, Nat, that's true. Just checking up on the comments here. Yeah, Rafi, good to see you. That's the draft order on the left there. First pick is going to be Amy, and I'm going to start it up now, Amy, and go ahead. So whenever you're ready there, you can make your first pick. Just type it right into the comments, and I will adjust it over on the sidebar as soon as it comes in. Thanks, James. It's our first time trying it, so I figured we'll see how it goes. And then from there, if it's popular, it's something that we'll keep doing. All right, Amy, I know you said you were there, so your choice is up. You go with the Red Sox. Cool. So I'm going to cross them out. I'll type in Red Sox. Next, let's see. Draft order. Teams picked. One is Red Sox. Next up is Rafi. So, Rafi, as soon as you're ready, feel free to throw your team up. And I'm going to start the timer as well. And yeah, I know, Amy, it's a little delayed, so I'm not going to be super harsh with the timer, you know. Don't worry about it. I see you probably got a little nervous there and entered in a few times. But yeah, I know once it says that the timer's ended, I'll give everybody a few more seconds because I know the comments can be a little delayed on screen. No worries there. But Rafi, you're up right now with your pick. So whenever you're ready. All right, we got Braves. And next up is going to be Todd. So I'm going to throw Todd up on here. There we go. All right, and I'm going to start the timer for Todd. And then I'll get the Braves crossed out here. All right, Todd, whenever you're ready. All right, we got the Phillies. So number 3 here, we'll put in the Phillies. Next up, we've got Josh. Whenever you're ready, Josh. And we will start the timer. All right, Josh has got the White Sox. Next up is Thad. So let's get that in here. No worries, Todd. I know you were probably waiting with that delay. That's why that comment came through a good couple of times here. I'm going to start this timer. Oh, Thad already came through with the Angels. Cool. So we'll get that in. And next up is Scott. Whenever you're ready, Scott. And timer to start. Catch up on crossing some of these out here in the meantime. So we've got White Sox taken, Angels taken, and Phillies taken. There's that. All right, I'm not seeing anything here from Scott. Scott, last call. Otherwise, you're going to get stuck with Arizona here due to the teams by alphabetical order here. Oh, cool. There you are. Now you're probably going to type it in a few more times. It'll show. All right, so let's cross off the Dodgers. Next up is Dan. Let's get Dodgers in here. And Dan, feel free to make your pick whenever you're ready. I'll update everything on screen here. Cool. And let's start the timer. Baltimore. Cool. Cross off Baltimore. Next up is JR. And JR, I'm going to start the timer for you. Oh, didn't need to do that, but once it starts, I can't stop it. But we'll put St. Louis down for you. Cardinals, sounds good. And next up will be Travis. Travis, you get a little bonus time while we wait for this clock to go out. Current pick here. All right. $47, Justin. That's insane. Travis, your time is now started. There you go. And let me mark off the Cardinals. Giants it is. All right. San Fran off the board. Next up is going to be Nat with back-to-back picks. All right. Nat's timer has started. It's true, Mike Lanza, about Dan. It might even be over 95% from what I heard. I know, James, right? That's the thing. You're paying $42. I mean, come on. All right, so we got good back-to-back picks here for Nat. That's going to be Detroit and Kansas City. And next up on the clock will be Travis. Travis, you get a little bit of extra time here while I get this caught up. So we're going to have Detroit and Kansas City. Thanks, Mike. I thought it would be fun, something new, see how it worked. I wasn't positive, but it seemed like it would be fun, worth a try. So yeah, appreciate it. All right, Travis with the Yankees. So let's cross them out. And next up on the clock will be JR. And I'll update that as well. Sounds good to me, Nat. All right. And we'll start the clock on that one. All right, we've got the Reds. Next up is going to be Dan. Let's mark the Reds down here. And Dan will reset the timer for you here now. 30 seconds on the clock. Seattle. All right. Nice and quick. Next up is going to be Scott while I get that in. And Scott, you still got 30 seconds after this clock runs down here. All right. Here is Scott's clock. All right, Scott, that ends your time. Oh, yeah, look at that timing. Perfect. Love it. All right, so the Marlins, let's cross them out. And next up is going to be Thad. All right, Thad. Got your timer started. Thad with the Blue Jays, and up next will be Josh. Whenever you're ready, Josh. All right, Josh with the Padres. So we'll take out San Diego and the Blue Jays. Did I cross off? I did. Next pickup is going to be Todd. Not really, Nat. For the most part, they seem to be in decent order, aside from when people are picking the teams that are their favorites, which I am pretty well aware of, so nothing is really catching me off guard. Let me update. Let's see. We are on current pick of Todd. I'll update that part. Okay. And we'll start the timer for you, Todd. There we go. Thanks, Dan. Just caught your feedback there. Appreciate it. It's fun. I'm having fun so far. A few different moving parts with the different things I'm clicking and typing, but so far no big mishaps, so I'm happy. Coming up is going to be Raffy after Todd here, so Raffy, if you just want to start getting ready, feel free. All right, Todd is going to take the Mets, and Raffy, you're on the clock. Start the timer. There we go. The Nats. Cool. Nats off the board. Next up, we've got Amy with back-to-back picks. Yeah, James, it's getting exciting. Baseball's just starting to heat up. Pitchers and catchers today, you know? Cool, Amy, sounds good. So we've got the Rays and the Astros, and next up is Raffy again when you're ready, Raffy. So Rays and Astros. Start that timer up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots. Yep, everything's going along correctly. All right. Oh, right on time. I love seeing it. Next up after Raffy is Todd. So we're going to take the Athletics here off the board. Todd, you're on the clock. Start that up. And let's get the Athletics over on the side. What do you think it's going to be, Nat? Who knows? I don't want to influence it, so I'm not going to take any guesses. All right, Todd's got the Rangers. Next up is going to be Josh. And Josh has got the Indians. All right, that puts that up on the board. Rangers. Indians. Current pick is Thad. And let's get the Indians off the board here. All right. Dad's taking Milwaukee. That brings Scott up on deck here. So let's take Milwaukee off the board. Five teams left. Dan, you'll be up next after Scott here. Just so you're ready. Arizona off the board for Scott. Dan, you are up. Oh, that Diamondbacks went way off the board. Let's adjust that. We'll just put DB. Alright, then we've got the Cubs. And JR, you're on the board. Well, you're up next, is what I mean to say. Cubs and Twins off the board now. That leaves us with the Rockies and Pittsburgh. Travis, you're up. Colorado. All right, Nat. So that's going to take you with Pittsburgh. We'll see if we can get you a Clemente. All right, so we've got Rockies and Pirates. Cool, that was fun. Everything should be all set there on the sidebar. We'll cross off these guys. And yeah, let's clear off our screen, right? All set, all finished. So we will take the timer off, the current pick off, and the draft board off. All right, sweet. First time through, and we didn't have any issues with the draft. Awesome. That's what I want to see. You know, when you come up with some like new idea like this, you try to flesh out all possible scenarios. You're like, what could go wrong? What could go wrong? But you just got to test it. You never know until you go live sometimes. So far, so good. Seemed like it went great. Let's see what we can find. Dan, did you see that? Somebody posted that in one of the Facebook baseball groups. That was a sweet card. Who's that from? Flawless, maybe? Here's our box. Here's our silver pack. Let's get to it. Good luck, everybody. All right. Freeman, Devers, Ozuna, Gray, Farmer, Alonso, Guzman, Molina, Hoskins, Strasburg is that fake first Bowman card there. Brew Crew, Yamaguchi, Flaherty, and Archer. Cubs, Peterson, Tejada, Ruiz, Mountcastle, Franco, Gonsolin, Patino, Drury, George Brett is the 35th anniversary, Bueller, Betts, DeYoung, and Smith. That draft format was fun. We had to do that for something, I don't know, really grand and big. You know what I mean? That would be really fun. I would love to be able to do it with like 30 spots, 30 people, you know? And of course, if you wanted to buy more than one spot, you could. I've just been trying to hash out how you could possibly do that in the comments without it being some crazy madness, you know what I mean? There's that Mount Castle, so I don't know, we'll think. I'll try and hash out more plans. It seemed like for the first go, capping it at 10 was probably the most you could really do in the chat without it starting to go haywire. Harrison, Bart, and Carlson, back-to-back brothers there. Belak, Lorenzen, Stassi, Bellinger, Davis, Quinn. Stars in service is Rizzo. Post-game hand wash, Hewer, Gordon, and Davis. Maybe we could do this with like a jumbo box or something, you know? Probably be around $10 more per spot, but it would be fun. Felt like maybe a die cut or something is the last card though. But nope. It's not. Lester, Marte, Playful Bout of Juniors, Workman, Dahlbeck, Mania, Chapman, Kane, Daza, Devers is the 35th, Perez, LeBlanc, Slam Diego, Trevor Williams. Aquino, Equetti, Johnson, Varsho, Judge, Gonzalez, Woodruff, Whitley, Yastrzemski, Yanks, Benintendi, Gray, Trump, and Elbows Only. Correa, Murphy, Hand, Mazzara, Dubon, Marte, Baez, Segura. Rainbow foil is Garcia. And we've got Weaver, Kiermaier, Gonzalez, Ramos, and Kershaw. I'll see what I can find for you, Dan. One thing I'm kind of interested in seeing, this is our first box following our initial sealed case. And if you guys remember, maybe you do, maybe you don't, I was keeping track of where the hit was because it always seemed to be in the 5th to 6th last pack of the box. I always thought it was in this corner, but the last box it was in that corner, but it's always right near the end. Just a small little game I've been playing, and I'm curious with this box, since it's not a part of that original case at 12, if the same thing will happen. Duffy, here's Joe Adele, we'll top load that. Stevenson, Alvarez, Kyle Lewis with the cut, Vogt, Turner, Alfaro, Kinsler, Renfroe, Canning, Marlins, Arrieta, and Pollock. for any Pokemon fans out there, we've done one Pokemon break once in the past. It was fun for the kids. And since then, I've gotten a few requests. So we're going to do another one-off break coming up here on February 27th. Just giving a quick shout-out for it. Here's Tim Anderson, Quintana, Goodwin, Bauer, Edman, Gallo, Hendricks, Moran, Maeda. Rainbow foil here is Howard, Darno, Darvish, Yarborough, and Diamondbacks. You may or may not know, I didn't know, apparently Pokemon's 25th anniversary is February 27th. That's a Saturday. Plenty of kids out there sure know. So we're going to have a little break. It's going to be Shining Fates for anybody that's interested. That's what I found. It seems to be the hip, cool new thing. So yeah, if you're into Pokemon, or for a lot of you guys out there, I know your fathers with sons or daughters who might be into Pokemon, it'll certainly be a family-friendly Saturday afternoon break, so something to keep an eye out. It'll be more details in the next coming weeks released. So, Espinal, just wanted to let you guys know I didn't forget. Paredes, Pache, we'll top load that. Miggy, Sanchez, Corbin, Kemp, Bruce, Sogard. Chapman is the 35th anniversary. Then we've got Gossman, Scherzer, Dodgers, and Richards. For everybody else out there that's only interested in sports and freaks out when they hear the word Pokemon, rest assured, we're not turning into a Pokemon channel. Maybe once a month, you know, it's turning out to be even less often than that. So, but lots of us dads out there, I know my son is crazy for it. So, let's leave up this Paredes here. Otherwise, tomorrow we're going to have more Series 1. Also, if we're lucky and UPS can make it here, seems like they should be able to. They're in Rochester with my package right now, which is awfully close. 2020 Bowman Draft tomorrow as well. Austin Hayes, Robbie Ray. Do it for the fans, do it for the cutouts. Goodrum, Ozuna, Wong, Santana, Andahar, Cruz. I believe this is going to be the flip card. Willie Mays. It is. His rookie on the front and his final card on the back. Gurriel. Robert with the cup. I'll top load that. Lindor and Hernandez. 2020 Bowman Draft Super Jumbo box is what's coming tomorrow. So we'll split that up like we have been. One or two Super Jumbo packs at a time. Random teams, pick your team. We'll do them both. Maybe we'll even do a draft like this. That could be fun. Stick over there. Here's Casey Mize, Sanchez, Castillo, Rizzo, Cole, Keller, Profar, Smith, Mercado, Rivera, throwback there. That is not the flip card, just a retro. Dunning, White, Grisham, and Rodriguez. Garrett, LeMahieu, Perez, Bubic, Burrows, Alvarez, Arcia, Evan White, Winker, Trevor Story is the 35th, Pirates, Brasier, Arenado, Goldschmidt. Gonzalez, Contreras, Moreland, Smith, Crawford, Paddock, Nats. Rainbow foil is Wade Davis, DeGrom, Peterson, DeGrom, McKay, Chatwood. Santander, Harvey, Mendick, Clevenger, Bregman, Yelich, Taylor, Motor City Mashers, Kendrick, Pujols, Osuna, Taylor, Walk-Off Apart, and Josh Bell. Bobichette, Junis, Candelario, Castellani, Garcia, Kieboom, Longoria, Mikolas. Out of 2021, we're going to have a gold Max Scherzer. This is 1142. Braves, Twins, Rockies, Brett Gardner, and Austin Meadows. Looks like we got an orange coming up. Is that out of $4.99? Severino, Fried, Alvarez, Abreu, Nemo, Frazier, Morton, Chapman. It's out of $2.99, and it is going to be a Buster Posey. So that's going to be a cool team color match. Man, a bar to that would be really cool, huh? But we'll get that one sleeved up and top loaded. Swanson, Sheffield, Biggio, Orioles, and Rangers. $233 of $2.99 on the Buster Posey. Luzardo, Javier, Howard, Abreu, Buxton, Posey, Nate Pearson, Vladdy Sr. is the 35th, Doolittle, Rays, Dab on him, Soto, and Singer. Trout, Bieber, Boyd, Voit, Kana, Calhoun, Perez, Elmora Jr. Every time the die cut falls out. And now I think I'm realizing why. It's because it goes in like this and I hold my thumb like that. And so when the card comes out, there's nothing to hold it. I'm going to have to change my grip just for this set. It's all coming together. Acuna Jr., Gurriel, Kennedy, Bieber, and hands up, masks up. I don't know. Can I shift from holding them right-handed to left-handed? Got a lot of muscle memory doing it the way I do it. Alright, so the die cut is a Pedro Martinez. Platinum Players. Let's Let's see. I'm doing my best to see if I can predict the hit, and I can't. This is going to be the hit here. Here's the relic. It turned out to be the last spot you can see there in the bottom right corner this time. So my prediction guesses are wrong. It is no longer in the second to bottom row. This one was in the bottom row. Let's see what we got. Reddick, Gratterall, Jimenez, Madrigal, Urias, Kepler, Voit, and Cueto. Our hit looks like it's going to be a gold, so that's nice. This should potentially be out of 50, I think. It's a Buster Posey, 17 out of 50. All right, just like the orange there, both of them, Buster Posies. Who ended up with the Giants again? Travis, congrats on that. Get that sleeved up and top loaded for you. Machado, Soto, and the Tigers. For sure, Dan. $17 out of 50. 14 years. Holy cow. That's something else. That's wild. Good for him. That's crazy. Garcia here. Mondesi. Verlander. Garcia. Soria. Dobnak. Brinson. Merrifield. Sandberg is the 35th here. Wendell. Get up. Mejia. Neidert. And Senzel. Alright, we've got 4 base packs and then our silver packs there. You guys are on it. Nick Heath. There's Tristan McKenzie. Ohtani. Bieber. Martinez. Rosario. Neris. Bader. Don Mattingly is the retro. Escobar. Betts. Lugo. Odor. And Flores. Skubal. Blackman. Bowers. Jimenez. Davis. Aguilar. Odorizzi. Harper, Yates, Bradley. Out of 499, we've got a Miggy Cabrera. Is this green? It is. Nice. We'll get that sleeved up and top loaded for Detroit. Verdugo, Sandoval, and Rojas. Man, it's got to be a nice feeling to be a Padres fan and know that you've got Tatis for 14 years. Lock them up. That's great. Good for Padres fans. Miggy is 424 of 499. Skubal. Now we've got 2 packs left here. Oh, interesting, Jay. I like hearing that stuff. Makes me remember the name when I hear it again, you know? Fultonevich. Hat, Votto, Alvarez, Gordon, Torres, Donaldson, Garcia, Joey Gallo is going to be the home run challenge card there. We'll throw a sleeve on it. Snell, Seager, Simeon, Tavares, and Minor. The first thing I thought of, James, was his back. Because I know Tatis has had back issues in the past. And back issues are always scary. But you got to assume when they're spending that kind of money, they know what they're doing and they've looked into the health risks and everything. You hope. Here's Means, Giolito, Gelvis, Jones. This is our last pack, by the way, aside from the silver there. Dunn, Riley, Taylor, Urshela, Mejia, Seager, Bundy, Haniger, Nats, White Sox. All right. The grand finale. It appears to be 4 base, but Singer's not a bad start. Tony Gwynn, Cal Ripken Jr., and Javier Baez. All right, that finishes things up. Let's top load this Singer, and then let's do a recap. That was a fun time. The draft was a blast. We'll definitely have to do more of that. Tomorrow, though, hopefully, 2020 Bowman Draft will be here, the Super Jumbo Packs, and we'll crack into some of that, and probably some more Series 1, too. Let's get into our sleeved and top-loaded recap stuff, and then we'll sign off. You're welcome, Dan. Have a good night. Here's Joey Gallo Home Run Challenge, Scubal, McKenzie, Jimenez. You're welcome, Amy. See ya. Martinez, Singer, Gold was Scherzer, Rainbow, Davis, White, Sanchez, Willie Mays is the flip card, Paredes, Howard, Rainbow Foil, Stevenson, Garcia, Rainbow Foil, Varsho, Stars in Service, Cubbies, Anthony Rizzo, and Ruiz. Top loaded, Singer, Miggy, that was a green out of 499. Hit of the box was a Gold Buster Posey Relic, 17 out of 50. Madrigal, Pearson, Orange Posey out of 299. Mize, Robert with the cup. Pache, Joe Adell, Bobby Delbeck, Joey Bart, Dylan Carlson, and Ryan Mountcastle. All right, that takes care of that. Thanks for being my guinea pigs, guys. Thanks for trying that out with me. Really appreciate it. And I don't see why we won't do more. Otherwise, as always, guys, if I can help with anything, questions, comments, concerns, you know the deal. Just reach out to me on social media, Twitter, Facebook, or departurebase@gmail.com. All right. Hope to see you again tomorrow around the same time for some more baseball cards. Take care, guys.